Okay, Lady Ada, what is this?
Hello, hello, hello. It's time for show and tell. Here at Adafruit, it's me, Lady Ada. With me is Mr. Lady Ada. We're here at the Adafruit factory. We do all the design, testing, coding, manufacturing, and shipping of the goodies that you love to use in your projects. But tonight is our favorite half hour of the week. We're going to see what y'all are up to. People around the world show up on our Google Hangouts and share your project. And we'll just check out what you're doing, whether it's soldering or cosplay, quilting or woodworking. We'd love to check it out. We're going to start with Adam because he requested to go first. He's got some gigantic pallet of stuff. And everybody else will be out of here at 7:50. So kick off, Adam. What's this pallet?
Hey there. Yeah, so this is half of an electron microscope with the other half of it sitting right over here right now. And this has been kind of my project for the first couple of days this week, is getting this thing loaded out. It's a Philips XL30 eSEM. It's a kind of an interesting system. It's usually thought of as being Windows NT based, but in reality, NT just sends it occasional commands over SCSI, and you've got this lovely card rack full of every imaginable type of power supply and interface and high voltage supply and ultra stable power sources you could possibly want in this thing. And it's all very satisfyingly mounted on very nice card rack stuff. So it's a fun microscope to work on. Let's see, that'll come out. There we go.
Ooh,
Everything's
cards.
socketed, everything. So this thing's made by Philips, or back in the day, so every single chip on this thing is Philips.
Philip, yeah, I know. I was thinking, I was like, that's not a Philips.
You don't normally see that. The Philips was a bit pricey back then, but this is a pricey microscope, so. Yeah, Force Day was one of the nicer ones around. It's an absolutely massive one compared to the ones I normally work on. The chamber itself is this entire volume right here, so you can like almost stick your entire head inside this thing. It's pretty crazy.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, it's not really, but
You have to coat your head in gold first,
yeah.
right?
you gotta make it some conductive somehow. Let's see if we can do this. The vacuum system on this one's kind of cool, but I don't know if there's gonna be enough light for my camera to work. Maybe. Oh, the cables are all in the way. But what's really interesting about this one is it's one of the first that has these really miniaturized high voltage supplies. So you can kind of that's the entire 30 kV supply that used to take up a like 50 or 60 pounds in older instruments, and on this generation, this was the first one that was only like a 10-pound box that was just potted and made it work perfectly. So anyways, just let you kind of enjoy, see what it's like to ship one of these off of a university campus somewhere. So
Very cool.
Looks great. Well, good work strapping that thing. Look at that. It's a nice job, and it's up into the table. It's tucked in.
Yeah, then we're gonna put the anti-static moisture barrier over top of it, and then wrap in a whole bunch of stretch wrap, get the top of the crate on top, and ship it off. So you might be seeing more of the system soon.
The recipient wants a sticker as seen on the show and tell. They know how to get a hold of it.
Yeah, I'll tell the new owner.
I also want to jump in and say Adam was on the Amp Hour, and so if people want to know more, they should check out that as well.
Ooh, good podcast.
Yeah, I did an episode a couple of weeks back just talking about, what microscopes are, what I do to them, kind of how you move them around, what you can do with them. A whole lot of fun stuff. So.
All right, sweet.
Okay, let's go to Scott next.
And his musical stylings.
Yeah.
Hello. I have game stuff today. I'm working on getting Celeste Classic going on the Pi badge. I love this design. It will not be blue, but it'll be cool anyway. Working on that, and then I got my Game Boys going, so I can actually play music on them by playing MIDI out of my computer. Oh, I crashed.
Oh, cool. So those sounds are coming from the Game Boy speakers.
Correct. And so what happens is that there's two voices I'm using on each Game Boy. So MIDI commands come in, and then if I'm already playing two notes on this one, then it'll forward the note on messages and note off messages onwards to the next one. So I can do 6-note polyphony by that like cascading method. But clearly I have a bug that I need to find and fix.
Sound great for 3 seconds there, though. Do you want to reboot
We'll
it?
come back to you so you can play us out, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it later. That's a good idea.
Hold tight. All right. Next up, Phil B. and your demon heads.
What's that?
And, sorry. Oh, do you mind muting your mic? Who's the other person? Sorry. All right. Phil B, go ahead.
Okay. Just a silly low-tech thing. We've been working on some little, Pi badge type stuff. Let me try switching other camera here, see if this works. There we go. Okay. anyway, trying to make like physical prototypes to see how things even fit in the hands or whatever. And you know, if you're doing this and maybe you don't have like a laser cutter or you don't want to fabricate a PC, because this is just like stage one, you know. I've just been using a foam core board, and it's funny because it works like floral foam. You know, you can just take things and just kind of press it into it. And you know, for a stage one, how does this feel in my hands? It's not bad. It works, you know. And so I can see it's like, yeah, this is annoying my fingers down here, or no, it's not. You know, just
things are too close or too far. Yeah, I thought it was, you showed me. I was like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea, because you just take two whole parts and you just plug them into foam, and that's like
foam. And you know, it answers those first level questions. You know, is this playable or not? Versus, you know, laser cutters are cool and all. I just haven't felt like firing mine up. It smells really bad.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Coming soon to Kickstarter, Maker Proto Foam. Become a backer. All right.
All right, thank you. Next up, you
We're
want
going
to know
to go to, well, let's go to Elizabeth, and then we'll go to No Pedro.
Okay, Liz.
Hello.
Hey, Liz.
Oh, unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic and show us what you're working on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I made this Harry Potter sorting scarf thing. So when you jump, it like lights up and plays different music. But like, I'm gonna turn the lights off so you can see it better. Like,
okay, so is that Hufflepuff? What is that?
yeah, it's Hufflepuff.
Okay.
So it shows the colors for the houses, and then it plays a little music. And so it's a circuit playground, and it's like a sensor for when it goes up and down.
Yeah.
So, like when you jump, it sorts you.
Okay.
It's random, but
Well,
yeah.
good work. And which house do you want to be in?
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. That is the coolest one. I mean, it's a Ravenclaw. I didn't see none of that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations on a wonderful project. Oh, is there another project you want to show off?
Well, hi, I'm Josie's mom.
Hi.
This is jacket I made using the Flora, and I made it for my mother. When I wave, it lights up the flag. She's in politics, so she's in lots of parades.
Oh, cool.
But I put a magnetometer, the LSM 303, whatever, sleeve, and I've tried to get it so that when I point north, it lights up green. But I'm having trouble with it, and I used like flexible lines, you know, because I had it all sewn, but it wasn't working very well. Do you have any tips on that?
Well, I know that you have to calibrate the magnetometer.
Yeah,
Like
I took it outside, like to not be inside in case electronics were doing it.
But then you have to like rotate. You know, you have to rotate in all these different directions, and you get the min and max. And then you put that in your code. You have to tell it what the min and maximum is. It's not a perfect circle. It's like this weird blobby. Like the Earth's magnetic field isn't circular; it's blobby, and so you have to rotate around. So I don't have any guides offhand, but if you post in the forums, we can point you to some code. It should work. I mean, it's not going to work like amazingly, but you should be able to point towards north.
North-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, if you want show and tell stickers, we'd absolutely love to see show and tell stickers and electronics in politics. I think that would help.
That help a lot.
So email support@Adafruit, and we'll send you out.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah, and take some photos of the electronics in whatever parade or whatever's going on. We'd love to see them.
Sure.
I love this like mother-daughter project. They're like both working on their LED electronics together.
Yeah.
We're learning it
fun.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, Pedro.
So cool. Hi, folks. This week we 3D printed a cosplay prop. This is a prop maker wing, feather wing based project. So we have some new pixel LEDs up here. There's a strip inside the blade, which is 3D printed. All of this is 3D printed. Yeah. And then we have a new pixel ring inside here. A little bit glitchy in the video, but we'll see if we can bear with it. One of the goals we wanted to it's a little loud. One of the goals we had when making it is to be able to access the electronics. So we made it so that we can take off the little speaker here that's mounted to the top, and then we can get to the USB port. And we can quickly change audio files and the code because it's running CircuitPython. Shout out to Katney, who actually coded this one. It kind of looks like the photo of the black hole.
Files and the code.
There we go. So, oh man, I'm glitching out today. Check out the learn
It
guide.
looks
We have a
cool.
couple
It's
on
kind
it.
of like you're getting like a music video or something. I'm really digging it.
Right. And it makes different sound effects depending on how hard you swing it. So that's kind of like
Nice. And it's from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, it's Kingdom Hearts inspired. It's also kind of a mix of like Warhammer 40K, and
Okay.
yeah.
It's a cool design. I like it's unique, right? It's like not.
It's
kinda
not an actual Keyblade that's
It's
officially
Keyblade-y.
from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't think they had glowing blades either. So,
Right.
All right, what else do you have?
We have something work in progress. This is a kind of
preview
fun,
of this.
mysterious project.
Yeah, another preview of this creepy project that we're working on. It's a cool little like starfish that like comes to life when you put it down on this base.
Or a replicator from Stargate.
Yeah, and then we got a dead fish that comes alive when you place it over. It has a nice little glow. It's got UV reactive, and we'll show how all of this is working next week.
All right, feature
Excellent.
friends.
Awesome. Oh yeah, we did 3D Hangouts in the morning. Don't forget.
Okay,
Thanks.
tune in
Thanks,
every Wednesday.
Okay, except we're going to go to Tim. Hey,
Okay, Tim. Hello.
Hi. So I work at a library, and we are currently going to be doing a life-size Mario Party game. So I made some game buzzers out of Arduino Nanos that when you
Cool.
push the button, it starts counting down,
Uh-oh.
and
You only have 2 seconds.
it starts buzzing with a little passive buzzer that I have on the inside. So
Sweet.
it runs on a 9-volt battery, and there's the Nano and the buzzer and all that in there, if you can see it.
Simple yet effective.
Yep,
And is this National Library Week?
it is.
Happy National Library Week.
Thank you.
Everybody visit your libraries.
yeah.
They love having you visit.
Thank you so much for working in a library. It's one of the most important things in our world. And
Libraries would be illegal if they hadn't been invented
Yeah.
like 3,000 years ago.
Adafruit wouldn't be here if there was a library. That's how we got a lot of stuff done, because it was not only a great source of entertainment, but business references and more.
Yep.
So, okay, we'll email support at Adafruit, and we'll send you an as seen on the show and tell sticker.
Awesome work. Thank
All
you,
right, thanks, Tim.
Tim.
All right, Brian.
Hey guys, so I got a couple of boards I'm working on. I'll just show them off real quick. So first off is the LPS 35HW.
Okay. Oh my God, it's so big.
It's so big. Wow.
Okay.
It's a waterproof pressure sensor. It's pretty sweet. One cool thing I learned while working on this is you can see I've got a Feather and a Metro Mini on the same board, so it makes it really easy for me to test both Arduino and CircuitPython. at the
Yeah,
same
you
time.
just swap the 2 wires. Smart.
Right. So next up, we've got this guy right here. This is a super chunky version. It's been slimmed down in the upcoming stuff, but this is a
Yeah, that's in focus. INA 260.
yep,
Same.
9260. It's a super sweet current sensor. In the way in development stage, we've got
Cutting edge.
this cutting edge thing right here. It's a thing. It's a board. It says what it is right there. Who knows?
It's an audio
Okay.
processor. This is an interesting chip. First off, it has a weird pitch. It's like 0.8 millimeter, which I'm like, what? It's like the whole thing is just so
Yeah.
weird.
It's
It's
kind
by
of strange.
Rome. And Rome is a
Sure.
Japanese company, and they always they're always a little bit weird, by the way. It's like you kind of get a feel for each company, like their style of the day sheet, their style of their chips. Rome, they make good stuff, but it's always like, it's just a little bit off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's an excellent quality, but it's a little different. So they use a different pitch than anybody else. And like the data sheet is kind of like a little bit weird. I mean,
It's
it has a
definitely
little
weird, yes.
but it's like,
Yeah.
they like say not to do things, but they don't tell you how not to do them. They're like, don't
Yep.
put the wires in parallel. But I'm like, well, what are you supposed to do with them? And like, there's no diagrams. You're just like, we're like, okay, I just will guess what they meant.
Uh-huh.
Who knows?
I unfortunately was able to find a reference for the footprint, so that's semi-official.
Okay, cool.
Last but not least, I got this guy. You can kind of see it. This
Okay.
is a super small CircuitPython board. It's basically I took a Feather M4, removed the battery charging stuff, put on a SWD header, and shrunk it down to the size of an ESP32 room module. so that, or is this the rover? I forget which. Anyways, one of the ESP footprints, so that Scott can stuff it in a Odroid and do CircuitPython things with it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep, that's what I'm up to.
That's a good showing of boards, Brian. Thank you.
Sure.
Right.
Nice.
And for folks who didn't know, Brian works with us here at Adafruit on making boards.
So you can look forward to those lovely, delicious hardware bits.
All right. So we're gonna go back to Scott and see how his orchestra's going. This time we have no video.
You don't have video?
No video.
But the audio sounds great.
The audio is great.
I mean, it's just my desk. It's the same.
Oh, hey, Noah and Pedro, why don't you have the little creature going around, the little octopus-looking thing, and then Scott's music will play in the background. That's perfect.
It's the right rhythm, too.
Dance. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
This song is like 9 minutes long, so you shouldn't wait till it finishes.
I got nothing else to do.
No, you have to let it clock. So,
I don't know what everyone else is doing, but this
well, we're a quarter of the way through, so we'll keep going. The song is "Resurrections from Celeste" by Let It Rain.
We won't have everyone. So through it. Okay, we'll keep playing the song, and we're gonna use it to play us out. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show this week. One more. From Josie. And wait, right here you go.
Wait, Harry, we didn't get you. Sorry.
You're right. We still have more. Scott, you gotta stop playing music.
Yeah.
Does it stop?
No.
Make it crash again. Okay. All right. Sorry, Harry. You were hidden behind one of these little squares. I've not seen that happen before.
No worries.
Yeah.
Hi. So I was on many years ago when I just moved out to California, and I'm now out and working. So I'm not normally able to be here, but I'm on vacation. And I recently have been working on the densest hobby project that I've ever worked on, which is not particularly high complexity, but it's very small. I have some on a piece of foam board as well. So it's a little Arduino compatible giraffe.
Good. We need more giraffe.
Hold on. Here's the attempt to make my autofocus work.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, nice.
So I maxed out Macrofab's production capabilities. It's 3.3 with 4 mil laser drilled vias.
Oh my god.
The lower left corner, or the lower corner down here with the leg, is a Blue Energy and a little antenna. And so eventually I'm going to try to port over the Blue Energy libraries. And so it'll be a Bluetooth Low Energy device as well. And it has a little LiPo charger. And so you're supposed to wire out, you can wire it out to a little battery and then power it off of a little LiPo battery, and it's got a little charger on it.
Man, you picked, I mean, a hippo would have been easier because you have more like space. You really picked the skinniest.
Yeah, I really was looking specifically for something that was a packaging challenge. Like I've routed many Arduinos and Arduino compatible boards before, and I really wanted one that I could try to really push the limits on. So yeah, giraffe.
All right.
Are you enjoying California?
What's that?
Are you enjoying
it's great.
Everything's cool?
Yeah, practicing engineer. So I'm out there and doing things that I can't talk about because
I get it. Well, I didn't ask you that.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, and email support@adafruit.com, and we'll send you out a sticker. And if you want, you can email me, PT at Adafruit, if you want us to do a post about your cool project. I'd love to.
Yeah, I've got it all documented. It's all on Circuit Maker, and I've got it all documented. I'm trying to be good about documentation and source being available.
Well, you can't talk about anything at work, but you can talk about
could
your
you send me?
Yeah.
You send me a link to that, and I'll do a post.
Yeah, sure do.
Okay. All right. Good to see you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Harry.
All right.
Hi.
This is really the show this time.
No, we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Let me make sure there's no more hidden squares here. It's like playing a game of Clue now with Hangouts. So like you click it, and then one pops over to the side. Okay, Scott, really play us out again. Yeah. Oh, yours ready.
Wow, octopus. Let's go for Keyblade.
All right, let's go for Keyblade.
Thank you,
Remy. We're here every single week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight at 8 p.m. in 6 minutes is the unboxing with John Clark. Stay tuned for that. We'll be in the chat room and more. And then Austin Engineer returns next week as usual.
Thank you, everybody.